Peace be upon you and God's mercy and blessings. In this video, we will learn about the case control study, also known as the study of cases and controls, and how to conduct it step by step to understand the general concept. There is another video we can refer to, but the steps for conducting this study will be covered in this video. This study begins by selecting the cases we want to study. Just as a reminder, in this study, we start from the outcome and try to identify the cause. When we know the outcome, we look back at the exposure in the past. Here, we begin with the outcome and select the cases that we want to conduct the study on, whether they are from medical records or official death certificates, some specialized research centers, or through a thorough clinical examination and assessment. And it is necessary to find a suitable match for the cases, finding individuals similar to the cases but who do not have the disease, and then try to identify the cause in the past. Through comprehensive questionnaires, by carefully reviewing existing hospital records, by meticulously examining patient files, or by conducting some in-depth structured interviews with the patients themselves, valuable data can be systematically gathered and analyzed. And in the final step, the appropriate statistical analysis is performed, which in this case is mostly the odds ratio, which I previously mentioned in another video. Let's take this example. We want to determine the relationship between COPD, which is a disease condition involving chronic bronchitis, and emphysema, and the relationship with vapes or electronic smoking. So the outcome is COPD and the exposure is vapes or electronic cigarettes. The first step in this type of study is to identify cases of COPD, patients who have COPD, whether from a hospital or clinics. And there must also be another group who do not have COPD. This group could either be free from respiratory diseases or could be a group with another disease such as asthma. This is to compare between the COPD group and the other group. Then both groups are asked about their use of electronic cigarettes in the past, for example, 3 years ago. To find out whether there is a relationship between electronic cigarettes and COPD, you can, in this case, ask them through a survey or conduct interviews. And in the final step, it will be determined whether electronic cigarettes increase the likelihood of developing COPD or not, by conducting some statistical analyses, such as odds ratio, which I previously discussed in an earlier video. Thank you all.